though. It's been a bit since I've played Fall Guys. Also, I don't think we can group more than 4 in Fall Guys anyhow. I think all of these games we kind of get stuck at a hard 4.
Yeah, AB knows more about that. He was saying something about
Oh goodness!
put it into two groups. Yeah, 2 groups, but that's about it. We're going to deep game now.
Yoshi Valley's right there, and Carlos. He has returned.
Oh, look, it's Carlos.
Who's Carlos again?
It's the guy we played like a while back.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do a flash pass like in my head anime style, and it's not starting up. I will call him Carlos.
I can't. I can't join. There's not room.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're full. We're full.
Why am I laughing at that?
That's mean.
That's mean to you.
Yeah.
Say sorry right now.
Sorry? I said it Canadian like.
We're going to Asgard.
Aww.
Why am I getting messages from everyone?
Well, don't say the line. Say it right now.
Carlos
we're going to space. Or sorry, going to Asgard. Yet.
Close enough. We didn't start the race yet, so but
It opened the Bifrost.
Look, I can't see you. I have to go. Give me a second. I'm swapping to Twitch because I can't play.
I forgot to do something. I just remembered. I have to wait until this race is over at 200cc.
Oh, thank goodness, my Joy-Con's working again.
Woo! Hooray, beer!
Red Stripe.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
My Joy-Con is being weird.
Slow.
It wouldn't let me drift properly.
Oh goodness, and I fell.
The Joy-Con won't let you drift?
Yeah.
You're TKrazy88 on Twitch, correct?
And I'm TKrazyO.
Oh.
I'm your favorite streamer, yet you don't know my name.
TKrazyO doesn't come up. Oh, like Oscar or Zero?
Zero. Oscar, yes. Oscar.
See, even you got confused because I've tried doing that once. Yeah, you have to be careful. Oh, William.
Yeah, you're not coming up for some reason.
Yeah, keep trying. You'll eventually find them. Wait,
Remember, it's with a K.
Yes, it's with a K. Like James with a Z. TKRYZ.
I have it spelled as
KR. I don't know how to spell my own name.
KRAZY. KRAZY.
and then a capital O.
Yeah, capital O.
I missed all the last item boxes. Oh.
You always fall off there.
I know! I know!
No, it's right there. That's where it always falls.
You learn.
Right, so who is in this room right now?
I think what makes it worse is that you were more likely to fall here in this engine class. Oh, is that Serge?
Hi.
Hey, Serge.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
You're alive! Okay, so, I'm gonna drop out so that Rio Watch can join.
You don't
always
have to
need
do that.
sacrifice.
No, I have to do that. I want you and Chibi to be together.
You don't have to do that.
Well, I can leave the call and then we'll be together. Okay.
God?
But I want to be together when you guys are together, so that we can all be together.
Okay, sure. Won't go to Cheeseland because a certain person doesn't like that. I'll go to Dolphin Self.
But why do we have so many people?
Rio,
Because Carlos.
Hyena has already left, so if you want to join.
I'm trying. Give me a second. I have to swap my inputs because I had put on the streaming for the TV. Twitch.
Yeah, like I was saying to Kaze, yeah, he always falls off at the end of 3DS Rainbow Road there, but you're more likely to fall off there because of the injured class we have. So, excusable, but still.
It's 200cc though, Hyena. You could have like let me not do 200cc.
So now you're saying he's not doing you a favor?
Well, yeah, but this is more entertaining for me to watch.
I see. It's all about that content. Gotcha.
He's getting that real.
Yeah, nobody
wants
to see me win. Everybody wants to see you lose your.
Me lose my shit.
Yeah.
That's still content. That's still content.
Nice catch there, Hyena.
Hyena. That's fine. You can say it. I'm good for the content when I fucking.
Alright, but show.
Good for the
Hey, green
content.
shell.
Stream demonetized.
So what?
That's why you need that
Sometimes you have to make
Patreon money.
sacrifices.
Oh my gosh.
I can't, no.
I couldn't do a Patreon. Well, Patreon.
You can do a Patreon?
I couldn't do one.
Why
Just
can't
like
you
I
do one?
Just like I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. Just like I wouldn't be able to keep up with a Discord server.
Ah. Someone use that William. There you go.
Yeah, well, that's why you have all of us to be mods in your Discord server.
Right? Pick somebody from this group. I'm pretty sure we'll take care of you.
Sir,
Heck, pick a few people.
I'd like you to be a mod. You'd be a pretty good mod. And then I'll probably be the second or third one maybe.
I could have destroyed that. but I didn't.
You're the owner. You can't relegate it.
Relegate what?
DL's not the owner. Crazy be the owner.
Why not?
Boba Fett.
Oh my gosh, William, I'm driving. Oh, what is the explosion in the woods?
What, you just see it explode. Does a bear not drop bombs in the woods?
That depends. Is the bear hyena?
Game.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
don't get
gosh,
started
that
with
was-
me and bears.
But bears care?
Yeah, but you like bombs and bears, so
Yeah,
What
but
did you
bears are
like
hot.
bears? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Carlos.
When do I? Okay.
Excuse me.
pick your definition of bear. I'm pretty sure hyena is into it.
How you
We'll go to
doing?
mute city
Carlos.
because
It's been a while.
Carlos.
Yeah, I guess you could guarantee that.
AKA CYLITM.
What that stuff?
I don't know. It's just
Well,
a
I
bunch
don't
of
know.
letters.
But I'm supposed to be the person who makes up words and letters.
You
Make up a
do
letter.
So you're Merriam-Webster.
The number
Wait,
7.
how do you make up a letter? What the heck? Like I can make up a letter by writing it, but like saying it, that's another thing.
You have to pronounce your letter, so you have to make up the letter.
Ah, I can't even end this one. I give.
Hey, you don't have. You can spell it. It's like you don't have to do.
Okay,
you don't have
I'll
to
create
do it.
I'll create a letter. I think of wow.
Yeah. There you go.
Sounds like a
It's like an
different
upside down
word,
Y.
but okay, but sure.
It's spelled like a red panda.
You write it like an upside down L.
Okay, that's a made-up letter. That's pretty good. Now I just have to think of those line of thoughts.
Mine was better.
How many people here understands the red panda joke? 'Cause I'm one of them.
So, you know how people say,
200cc, right?
what was I gonna say again?
What were you gonna say?
Something about the last letter in the alphabet, but I forget now.
Z?
The last
It used to be
S.
ampersand.
Yeah. How Canadians say Z. That's a made-up letter to you guys.
No, Z's a letter. We just say it different than you do. Kind of like decal and decal and other stuff, and sorry and sorry and.
Even though I don't say Z personally,
Gray
but
and gray.
sometimes on a really good day you could probably catch me saying Z, but I say Z like everyone else.
Just depends on how happy you are.
Color and color.
No, not really.
Okay,
Well, like I
look,
said,
color
on
with
a
the U
good
is
day.
just Oxford Dictionary spelling. It's the right way to spell it.
Damn it.
I'm too fast, too furious. Why do you give me so many stars and stuff?
It's 200cc, so it's all mushrooms and stars all the way down.
Oh, God.
Google.
Oh my gosh. Can I? Yeah, you can turn. Get it. No. Yeah. Oh, I already have 10 points. Oh gosh. I had a star when oh, and I got squished by
No way
Al.
I'm making that now.
God, he already passed.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Please pass PB.
They do.
Doing 100 on the
Seems like they were
highway.
paid for it.
If you do the speed, let me get the heck out of.
Oh, that's a nice number.
I don't see any nice numbers yet.
I mean, mine and Surge's scores.
Yeah, I was looking at your scores too.
Ooh, Wild Woods. Actually, wait, you know what? It's been a while since we've been to Shy Guys. Has it been months, guys?
We can go
Yeah,
there.
I'll go to Shy Guys.
No. I don't think we've been there since Maybe? No, that's probably exaggerating.
I haven't been to Shy Guy Falls since. Actually, no, I've been there a couple times with you guys. Just there's one thing that stands out in my mind where I was racing against a friend and they just hit me with a fucking blue shell on the waterfall going up, and I fell all the way down.
No.
I think that I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went on Shy Guy Falls sometime during the fall, but to say that we haven't been on it since it turned fall, I don't know. That's what my head's telling me once.
Yeah, I haven't been there since like last year at least.
Yeah.
We're like a month into the year, Chippy.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I said that last week. Why do people keep making this a thing that's like last year wasn't all that long ago?
Yeah, Carlos, I didn't see the YouTube
Why will you do
chat
that
until
so
now.
weird?
It's kind of hard to actually pay attention to that and the Twitch one at the same time.
Come on, Twitch.
It's a wiggler on a wiggler. Get him!
Bye bye.
Get him!
Mania.
Literally a wiggler, just like riding some weird BDSM machine.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh gosh.
I see that
That's gonna
red
fly.
shell.
I'm not gonna fly.
Get ready to fly.
I'm in the place
Oh,
that
goodness.
I am in. Whoa.
Ah!
Ah!
Whoa.
You got to get ready.
Guys,
You got to get ready for
Everyone's
the
in the
Royal
sky.
Rumble match.
Keep getting too many damn greens.
I was about to use that much.
Red shells. I mean,
Ow.
mushrooms. Oh.
So many people right here. Oh
I'm
my
driving
goodness.
here.
I don't want to pass you anymore. Oh!
Purple. That's the second time tonight that no one says Zeus. The third. I
The
lost
other
track.
Zeus was pronounced. Oh, never mind.
No, it wasn't.
Announced.
I
You
didn't
mean
say. I
announced?
didn't say it in time.
I forgot this is the
Mixed
third
tape.
piece of the night.
I don't know when I got these.
Whoa, break. Red shell, go.
Oh, I'm in
Hit
the level.
Charlos.
What the
Hit
heck
Charlos.
is this?
Charlos.
Charlos.
Yeah. Carlos, because he's Mexican. Carlos.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's not Charlos.
I mean, it's not wrong. He is from Mexico. Oh, he is in
Yeah.
Mexico. Oh,
So
goodness.
Charlos. We keep getting in these.
Duh.
Can I get out of this, please?
I can't see. Everybody's hitting my green shells.
God.
I'm sorry,
It's,
Chippy.
it's not mine.
Oh,
No, you're not.
He can't see because the picture's too bright.
Whoa.
Easy.
What? What happened?
Come on.
What
You
happened?
threw a green shell backwards at the finish line.
That was no. I used a
Nailed me.
mushroom. I didn't have a green shell.
Well, one of you did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw you just
Yeah,
got
that's
wiped away
nice.
and swiped off the screen.
Yeah, I definitely did not have a shell. Somebody's trying
Let's go
Brain me.
to
Well, these are pretty
Rio's
bad
other
on
favorite
200.
place.
to.
Carlos says they don't care what you call them.
All right, Jim.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Tim.
Slim Jim.
Sands of time.
I mean, Jimmy boy is kicking our asses over there, so.
Who's what now?
Jimmy boy.
Surge?
The pipe.
Johnny boy? I mean, oh, Danny boy. There we go.
Yeah, well, like Serge is doing
Dad,
pretty
my
well,
name
but
actually isn't Jim.
Yeah, your what's his name?
His
Let's see.
nickname,
changed the
his nickname
flag
is Tony.
From U.S. to Mexico because I
Hey,
moved
yo,
a while
Tony.
ago. But I'm moving back anyways. He also might join
fair.
DC another time, but not
Yep.
today. It's all good.
Nice.
Rio's favorite
Look.
other place.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Don't always have to be on the voice chat.
Oh, look forward to having you in the future, there, Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Is everyone in this plane following the leader that you're just falling off the course? What's going on here?
Let's go
I
this
did
way.
not fall off the course.
It's the main course.
I found the secret passage.
Oh my
How
god.
secret if it found it?
Well,
Not very
I
secret.
Why am I turning the wrong way?
I
This is
didn't
not
know
near.
until I saw a clip of Carlos doing it.
Dang it.
Is it really secret?
Am I in
Showing
the
me?
place I'm in again still? Mushroom, boost.
Every
Ah,
time,
dang it.
every time that last turn.
Get better.
I'm gonna.
I rode
Like,
into
did you
a
follow me? I was
chain.
like, oh, you're not even racing.
You know, don't I win most of the weeks? At least further past you.
He's calling you a loser.
I don't know.
He's telling me to get better.
Oh my gosh, Carlos, watch where you're driving.
Like, loser, you're a loser. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Maybe you want a bottle.
Oh gosh, I just viewed myself.
Thank you.
You were in first place and then you completely fucked yourself?
I tell
No,
you what,
I fell off at that turn. You keep talking about it, you fall off.
have a red shell.
I was probably thinking of you and
Oh,
why
God.
I did that.
Oh, you were thinking of Rio Watch.
What did you get hit by, the red shell or the star? Is that a-
Mystery
Oh
sound
gosh,
effect.
lower level.
No, I just found some evidence.
Huh?
Speaking
Star.
of, God damn it.
Oh, I used that star just in time.
Speaking of which, not the star thing, but the evidence thing, Apollo Justice is out.
Yeah, I got the game and booted up to listen to some of the music, look at some of the special edition art. Decided to get it physical because who knows that when the digital stuff is no longer going to be accessible, even though I own some of the games or the later re-releases digitally, but I like to get this one physical, so I got it physical.
Physical.
Yeah, if I get it,
Seriously,
I'll
I
probably
was
get physical.
thinking of a song of relations, but sure.
I have the original Apollo Justice game.
So do I.
Same here.
I only have the original
do I need
3. I didn't
another?
get Apollo Justice.
I have the original, well, not the original, the DS3, Apollo Justice, Miles Edgeworth Investigations.
Love those games. Underrated.
They really need to, like,
Localize the second one.
yeah, and like put those
Yeah.
in a collection.
'Cause I
or
think that's the
duology.
only game that's missing because we almost, in the Western-speaking countries, have experienced and played all the Phoenix Wright games
Yeah.
and their spin-offs except Investigations too. But
Yep.
They need to
I'm
port that,
Really
and
sad that I go ahead, finish your thing.
they need to port that and Professor
Mm.
Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
They have. I had Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright for the DS, and I gave it to somebody, and I shouldn't have given it to that person.
what do you mean? That game was in English. I have the physical cartridge for it.
I
Yeah,
said they need to.
You said port.
Release it.
Oh, port. Oh, okay. I don't know. Then again, I'm not really a big Layton fan, and be honest, I only bought that game because Phoenix is in it, so I had to tolerate the Layton parts.
That reminds me of the
honestly,
puzzle.
having never played Layton before and having the Phoenix stuff, it wasn't bad. I will say
Yeah.
that the Layton, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the mystery or the puzzle seemed pretty easy.
I suppose so. And it's not because I don't like puzzles, because they're hard, and puzzles are supposed to be hard no matter what kind of thing you're doing. And I just fall off the trunk.
Goodness.
Uh,
Oh my
it's just
goodness.
not my cup of tea. So, nothing against the series, and I thought the whole game was fun, even with the latent sections in it. But yeah,
I think that might have been.
Inked.
I think that might have been the. Might have been like the main complaint of the game. Like,
The
There were-
Layton sections.
well, there were too many latent sections and they were too easy.
They were very, very.
I don't know. It didn't feel like it was too much to me. I do see the easiness. I'm not sure, maybe because it was in a crossover that they wanted to kind of make it easy. Maybe I have no.
I've definitely seen harder Layton sections in Layton games.
They're freaking hard.
You need a big brain.
Saved myself from falling off the course with a bullet, William.
Big Brain Academy.
Yeah, like Rio's big brain.
I wouldn't exactly call myself big brain.
And then
I
there's,
make a lot of very
what's that
stupid
game
decisions.
with that doctor?
He
and
has a
the big
smooth
head?
brain.
Kawashima.
Brain age?
Yeah, Brain Age. I was thinking Brain Age, but I thought that was in the name.
Hey,
Gee, I have never
Okay.
done
Oh,
so
goodness, that
bad in
hit me
200
really-
games. Like I'm consistently between
Again,
10th
like all
and
these
12th place.
wigglers. What are all these wigglers?
So yeah, I pretty much played all the Phoenix
Huh.
Wright games except I haven't played the Edgeworth Investigations, and obviously I haven't played the second one, so I almost played all of them.
I haven't played the second Edgeworth Investigations. I haven't played 2 and 3 of the original trilogy, actually. I've played through 2 up to like where you meet Pearl, and then I stopped playing it for some reason.
You need to keep playing it.
I have the trilogy
Yeah.
on PC. I just need to play through it again. Chippy wants to do it. Oh, hey, look, Rainbow Road
Yes.
for the Wii version.
Speaking of Pearl, because I know in the very latest version, the Spirit of Justice game,
Pearl is a dork.
Spirit? Yeah,
I-
not even that game, but she was in the DLC of Dual Destinies, and they have, like I said, I was looking at the special artwork for that game, and they have her hair where it's not in the loose, but it's like down like Maya Faye's hair. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's even cuter with her hair down. Oh my gosh, that was
Question.
The strangest thing is, if you think about pearls from the second game
Mm.
to now,
Mm.
in the latest game,
Mm.
she is 18 years old.
I know she's as old as when
She
we
was a
met
baby
Maya.
when she just started. Like,
Yeah. Because I think Maya was 17 when we
16.
first met her, right? She
16.
was 16? Oh,
16.
16. Never mind. Huh. Well, yeah, that makes sense because in the 3 games in the first trilogy she was 18. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is Phoenix now? He's in his like
He's in
high
the 30s.
30s now? Yeah.
He's old enough to have kids, because
yes, adopted kid who's quarter of his age? Close enough.
No, like half. I think.
Yeah, he's in his
He
30s
is.
because I think he was like 27?
yeah,
in the
his
first
daughter
game?
is not too long. I think, yeah, I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
I think he's like 12 years older than his daughter, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's not too much older than her.
Yeah, because in the first Phoenix trilogy game, wasn't he like
Why?
25?
sounds about right.
Somewhere
Yeah.
around there. So everybody just ignores what I said. Mixtape. If anybody can actually correct me on that, or correct us on that, feel free. We all played Phoenix. Yeah, we all played Phoenix, right? I think. Oh
Made
goodness.
it to a degree.
Well,
Did you watch the anime?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes, I watched
I
it.
didn't watch the anime.
I have not watched the anime.
I haven't seen the anime.
Do you know what Phoenix's name means in Japanese?
Like Justice or something, right?
Nope.
No. not
His name is
even close.
Naruhodo.
Isn't that
Yeah.
what
Huh?
his ancestor is
Isn't it?
called?
Yeah.
No,
Well, that's
It-
his
it-
last name. That's
it's not-
why.
it's not Justice. It's IC.
Oh my god, that bomb!
God dang it.
His name is
But,
literally
yeah,
like-
and then there's the great Ace Attorney games.
Yep.
God dang it.
That
There we
used to
go.
be on the 3DS.
Call
and then
them.
they ported at.
Call your
Yeah, so
Zeuses.
if they can port that game and also translate it, they can translate Investigations too. Like, come on. Like, I already said my opinion about
yeet.
Phoenix and Latent game. They don't necessarily need to port that to Switch. And plus, I think it was like 2 years after when the Switch came out, they said they were making a new Phoenix game, but no, they just end up porting other ones. They're just gonna keep porting those till they get to the new one.
The new Switch will be out by then at that point.
Yeah,
On my way.
much.
Yes, I mean
I was invisible.
Choose
You
uses
can't
in one
get
map?
me.
the audacity.
Yeah. I think one time we had 3. If we had 4, I'm shutting down the game.
Squish.
Shut it down.
Because I seem to be the type of person who I thought doesn't throw controllers, but you guys heard me say throw a controller, which I do not do. So
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
shut down
the
games.
biggest commercial flop ever was? Remember in the late 2000s when Nintendo had and Xbox had Nerf controllers? And they didn't specifically make them so that you could huck the controller and it would be fine.
I think I remember you mentioned this before. Oh, my hometown, Hyrule Circuit.
Let's go to your
Yeah,
I
hometown.
got the right.
Let's go to the Merry Mountain. Gotcha.
Merry Mountain.
Christmas Town. This is
Wait a
Halloween.
minute. Christmas was exactly a month ago. What's going on here?
No, Christmas is several months away. What are you on about?
At least 2.
Okay,
Christmas
first
was
we
last
were
year.
acknowledging that last year wasn't all that long ago, and you can't acknowledge that Christmas was a month ago. Okay, fine, sure, go ahead.
But you have Christmas in July.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
a thing,
that too.
Especially if you
but
want
not
to.
confirmed.
I genuinely hated Christmas in July because it would always ruin all the cartoons for me because I had to sit for a month and just watch Christmas cartoons for a day or two. And it was
We're
just,
not-
no, I don't want to watch these. I don't care about
It's
these.
pre-game.
We're not talking.
well,
We're not talking about the Wii
games,
Zapper. We're talking about the Nerf accessories.
There
Like
was the
yeah.
Nerf Zapper at one point, but like, no, like just the regular Nerf branded controllers, kind of like Mad Cats and stuff, but they were Nerf instead.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
We had those
All right.
condoms.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
heck?
Okay,
I'm going
started, I
backwards.
that
Did check
jump
the
did a
age.
thing.
Okay, let's go
Right.
back around. Okay, that's the first. I go off the ramp and I go back.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what was happening. I guess I'm not the only one that had
You guys
that happen.
confused my head because you're starting to check ages of characters, and I'm not expecting to hear that in this particular friend group.
Oh god. Not like that. Not like that, Hyena.
Oh dang! I got so high, I went out of the water.
You got high. What?
Not like that.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah,
that.
no.
We're not DL in this case.
Well, maybe I was lying.
In first, and then I got high.
I heard that, PB.
You're not taking that thing again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm back up here, guys.
Red Shell, don't hit me.
But yeah, before the race started, I verified the age of Phoenix Wright in the first game. He was 24.
Oh, 24. Ooh. Well, that's not
Was it
far
younger?
from 25, but why does 24 sound so young in my head compared to 25?
Because 24 is
you're-
technically young.
Yeah, we're adults. 24 is like, that's a baby. You should still be in college. What's he doing?
Okay, see,
I mean,
that's
he-
how I used to think about
Didn't he graduate?
when I had a co-worker of mine who was 25 and I was 30. I was like, you're a baby to me. But now I don't look at 25 as a baby age.
No,
25 is baby age.
That reminds me when at work, so
Zeus.
a bunch of the supervisors took their teams out to like happy hour at the same time, and one of their team members couldn't drink because they were not 21 yet. And we're like, what?
Get away from me.
We're all 20 somethings and up.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was definitely a very
Yeah, makes
sobering
you feel old
experience.
moment.
I didn't know I had that many
Quite
points.
literally.
When
Dang
you
it.
realize last week Saturday, Smash turned 25 years old. How does that make everyone feel?
So Smash can drink. Gotcha. And rent cars without extra pay, and also avoid paying extra at hotels during spring break weekend.
And also can
He's the bad
supervise
guy,
people
Smash.
who only have their first version of their license too. Because you have to be 25 for that too.
You
I
have
know
to
what
be
it
25 to
means.
rent a car.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Ooh, and actually, let's go to Peach Gardens. As much as I want to go to Rosalina.
That's fine. Two of the three options are fine by me.
wow.
Oh no!
What?
So many things I
I'm
have.
chatting with Danny on Danny's stream, and they accidentally called Rosalina's Ice World Rosalina's Lice World.
You
I
should
guess out
avoid
of
there.
all
You
the
have a lot of
princess-
fur, Hyena.
Yeah, out of all the princesses, she does have the most hair, but
It's okay. I'm just.
What do you think all the Lumas are?
oh god.
Our children.
Does that
Just
mean
faith
all the
lights.
snow there isn't really snow?
Guard shot.
That's
Just
that's
dangerous.
right. Well, what do you think your ship is a giant Mario head? And there's Lumas all over it.
Why do you think the first Luma you see jumps into Mario's head?
Narcissism?
Right.
It's a
Peppy does
parasite?
that too.
It's a body snatcher.
Why am I turning the wrong way? It's not mirror DL. Maybe I want to drive in mirror.
What's the
I mean,
diagnosis?
you wanna, you
That's-
ain't gonna. But you
There's a lot
wanna?
of princesses.
Yeah, what's the
Don't you
diagnosis,
wanna?
doctor?
Don't
Well,
you
you got
wanna?
a
You
case
need
of
to drink
Illuma.
more Fanta Orange.
Don't hit me.
I had
Hey,
a
to make a
Phantom
comic
Zero,
of that
like,
stat.
probably like maybe 2 months ago.
Oh.
I was like,
Boomer.
What's that?
what's up? Yeah.
I still don't like that mystery.
Wait, why did I
Crazy
scream?
Who was that?
What?
I don't know, but somebody went flying past me. Carlos just rocketed past me into second place.
Wow. I'm gonna throw that
Carlos
backward.
and do.
Carlos.
Oh, crap.
That's how the
Eat me, Seymour.
Feed me.
I was looking behind
Why'd
me.
I use
I
it?
saw an explosion right next to me, but I didn't get hit by it.
Oh gosh, what's happening? Oh my gosh, this is the longest William ride ever.
Oh, you got the William extension.
Yeah.
You know, I hear some people
Willis
choose
Carl.
to get that,
Right.
but you know, you're fine as is. Regular
Not
Williams
me,
are
try
perfectly
again.
good.
If I have Luigi, oh,
I'm driving here.
Headshot PTE. Oh,
Fire, who wants the fire, who wants the heat? I'll bring it. I need to eat Seymour.
Hey.
God. Okay. Well,
all right, Jimmy.
Fun!
I went from second to last to second to
Oh,
last
why?
again.
I mean, I was still in last. But
Cause
Oh, sorry.
why
Second
not
to next to
Pokemon?
last.
second to next to last.
Second to last.
Isn't that? Never mind. Why do you keep coming up, Rosalina? What's up with you? And oh
Let's
my
go.
god, look, my two favorite
Oh, we want
toads.
to play on her
Rosalina's-
world.
Nice.
Fine, we'll go there because the other two selections maybe could be boring.
Are
More
both your
boring.
favorite places that we should go to, and we should go there no matter what?
No, okay, only one of the toad places that show up is not mine.
Yes, the one with the truck.
Oh, God.
Lice always comes back.
Why can't we get Toad's Factory?
That was close.
Why didn't
Thank
we
you,
get
Charlie.
Toad's Factory?
I would have liked
Yeah.
Factory.
I think Nintendo's saving that for something big.
Their next Mario Kart, hopefully.
The Toads are
Mario-
on strike.
You
Mario
feel like
versus
there's going to
Donkey
be a
Kong?
next Mario Kart. We're never getting Mario Kart. There's just going to be updates for 8 for the rest of the time.
You mean like a
I'll
live
be
service?
somewhat okay with that as long as we
It might
get
just
more
happen, you know.
track.
They're gonna turn the 8 sideways and call it Mario Kart Infinity.
You know,
that joke
I
before.
would
That
not
would
be
be-
surprised.
Oh, goodness.
Amazing.
That would not be
Just add
surprising at all.
every track ever to the game.
How many people fell off right there?
Then they'd run out of
Shut
retro
up.
track.
I'm just hitting
You didn't
walls.
see anything.
I hit the
I
walls.
tried so hard to not fall off, I drove up to the side.
You tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, didn't even.
Why couldn't you finish? You could have harmonized.
Oh, because I fell
Why
off.
do people always drop bombs towards the end of the lap of this course?
There's a lot of people in
It's
the
the
lap
only
that
straight
way.
place in the course.
Yeah.
Biatches.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
can't see.
Chippy,
I'll go with that
I'm
too.
sorry,
Oh,
but
what
you
the
and I
heck?
are
I
not
did not-
experts on straight.
That's fair.
Oh, what the?
God dang it.
What the? Have you been up there before?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I went up there the
you
last
can be
time we
up
were
there.
here.
You just have to have mushrooms.
I
No.
just
Even
got
mushrooms,
stolen
the 200
twice.
PP.
I thought I'm discovering
sure.
secret worlds and stuff.
It doesn't
I
really get you
discovered it.
anywhere. Akatu just pops you back onto the course.
Like Columbus. I discovered it.
Uh-huh, sure. You keep telling yourself that.
Do I hear blue shell coming? No, that's just me drifting on snow.
That's just me throwing a bomb and like destroying myself.
Oh, I have a blue shell. Never mind.
Crazy.
Don't throw that.
I
Don't.
already did.
Don't throw. Nope.
Too late.
Nope.
I don't know what's
Darn.
going on.
William! I'm gonna beat this other one. So I can be in third.
Carlos,
oh, God.
no, why?
Carlos.
Oh my goodness.
Go, Carlos, go.
Carlos.
My
Oh
face
my
itches.
god.
Carlos.
Ugh.
I'm the girl with the doll.
Please. Okay.
We're tied.
Wings.
Yoshi Valley.
Fine, we'll go to Yoshi Valley so you can say your thing. Wait, does he say it here? I don't know.
I do say it here.
He does say
Then
it
where
there.
do you-
Yeah.
It
which
originated
Yoshi
here.
place
He also
which
says it on
place
Yoshi
you don't
Island.
say it, or you say it on all your Yoshi courses?
I only
I'm
say it on
confused
here
now.
in Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi Circuit doesn't get said.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. It's a Yoshi place.
Well, which Yoshi circuit?
There's only one in here.
Oh, is
I
it?
think.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island, Valley, and Circuit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yoshi.
One's a valley, one's an island, and one's a racetrack.
But they are all racetracks, but different names.
Like a raceway.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're not going anywhere. We're going to the
Cave
chocolate land.
Cave Bird.
The land of chocolate.
The
Thought
cave
it's called a
birds.
bat, sir?
No, that's a cave
bird.
bird. You gotta say it with emphasis, man.
There's ladders right there. Well, there's a ladder.
Oh, there's ladders right there.
Let's climb them.
Wait a minute. Why are there ladders there?
Oh
Yeah,
god,
I'm gonna just
climb.
And then Phoenix Wright says it's a step ladder.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
They even brought that back in the later games. Oh my gosh, yes, I love it. I'm gonna drive.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'm gonna in the lake. Damn.
I'm gonna end.
I'm driving here. Come on.
You should let the
needed that
cave bird
banana.
drive.
I didn't see the golden mushroom.
Jiffy, jump! Out of the way!
Oh goodness, I don't know where that banana went.
Someone fell.
Oh, yes. The bunny must
38.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to ask you
Bunny.
something, Carlos.
Yeah, what?
When this race
Well,
ends.
you're behind me now, so it doesn't matter. But here's the blue shell.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
a
need a
shell.
blue
Whoa.
I
Triple
got
whammy there.
slammed into that wall
Oh no.
real hard.
This is like roller derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do a trick.
This is Mario Kart. It's always been like roller derby.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of the way. Oh.
Zeus!
I wanted those mushrooms for the shortcuts.
The item button with the star.
Oh gosh, almost with a banana.
Okay, I'm out of the running.
Well, I'm fucked.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Another blue shell?
You need
And
another.
it's there were two.
Well, that blue shell just
These blue
disappeared in front of
shells.
me when
Did I
the
flip right in front of you?
or-
I
or
flipped
was
right in
it-
front of AB at the finish, and it didn't do me any good.
On the second lap,
Charlos.
on the second lap, what did you get hit by before that ramp? Yoshi Valley. Carlos.
Oh.
Mm.
Why are you answering? I'm not asking you. You were nowhere near us.
The easy cruiser. Snowland.
Did you get hit by anything before like the bridge jump? Because on my screen you did, and I don't know what hit you, but I don't know if anything hit you.
Was it a smooth criminal?
There we go. But we couldn't go to my
Wow.
hometown. Which is funny.
Vancouver hasn't come up tonight, man.
Yummy, yummy, yahoo.
Oh, he said, you know, with Hyrule Circuit, every time I say my hometown, I told you guys last week, there was a show that Ryan Gosling was on called Breaker High that only showed in
Everybody,
Canada.
go the right way.
I wasn't here last week, and I still know about that.
Anyways, there's another show every time
We
every
got
time I
Surge.
say my hometown, it reminds me of another show that only showed in Canada. It's called My Hometown.
So why would we know about this?
I'm not saying that you wouldn't know about this. I'm just saying that every time I say my hometown for Hyrule Circuit, I think of that show. For some
Okie
reason.
dokie.
I mean, it's like crashing.
Well, I just want to let you know, every time I think of you liking Rosario Dawson, so...
Yeah, I think most people do because you guys put that in your heads. I didn't do anything in the sort.
Look, it's Rosario Dawson, Dawson's Creek. It all works out. It's just a big circle.
Rosario Dawson's Creek.
I have never actually, no, that's a lie. To say I haven't watched an episode of Dawson Creek, I watched at least 3.
Dang.
He wasn't in that though. He should have been.
True, but there's a Dawson somewhere, right?
It's their creek.
Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
And there's also Schitt's
Richard
Creek.
Dawson, yeah.
That's a bad place to be.
No, it's
Neil.
Richard
That's
Dawkins.
not a bad place, and it's not a bad word, so I can say that word.
Can you though?
As long as you're not up
Yes, I
Schitt's
can.
Creek without a paddle.
See, now that you can't say, but I'm not sure because the show takes place in Canada that it's could be said the way it does, and when Americans say it, it's different, but it shouldn't. So it's not a bad word.
It's shit. SCHITT.
Yes, but it's pronounced like the bad word.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No freaking egg! Get out the fucking way!
Now people are gonna exploit that word, thinking it's okay to say that. Don't teach that to your kids.
God dang it.
I was explicitly taught the only time it was okay for me to curse is when we visited the dam, and then I could say dam as much as I wanted, as long as we were near the dam. And we lived on the road that went to the dam, so we passed the dam store all the time.
The what store? Sorry.
The dam store.
Hold
Like
on,
the damn
guys.
gift shop store.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's now time for DL to execute Order 66.
Really? Why there has to be me?
I thought you were
Yeah,
about
no, we
almost thought he was going to do a
the
Scott Pilgrim
store
reference.
and the damn bait
Oh,
shop.
to draft.
And-
Sweet
Order
song.
66.
So-
DL. DL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it. For Rosario Dawson.
Dalton?
Fine.
Do it for her.
Well, we
Order
had to get
66
Rosario
is
Dawson. We
executed.
couldn't afford Rosario Dawson. She wouldn't answer our calls.
We got the Wish version.
Executed.
No.
Executed,
Rosario
executed.
Dawson at
Yeah,
home.
Darcy from Peanuts.
Great
What,
value.
Darcy?
I think
I'm
I
gonna-
mentioned this before. Oh, go ahead, Crazy.
I'm gonna say this. That green shell on Choco Mountain, greatest green shell throw of all time.
Okay. Guess we'll have to see the records to see what's up. But yeah, I think I mentioned this before. When
Clip it,
when the Mega Man Battle
Okay.
Network volume thing came out, and we were talking
Well,
about
which
how
one?
they kept they come in two volumes. They split it between the 6 games, which the 6 games are like 10, but they kept everything that with all the languages and all the grammar intact. Yeah.
That's really great, but I need you to look at the lockatoos on the walls
Oh,
here.
God. I should have kept talking. I knew you were gonna say that, but I'm such a polite guy. Oh my God.
Because you're
And I
Canadian.
just, oh gosh. Anyways,
Hold on, I'm gonna let you
Yes, I
finish, but
think
there
I-
are lackitudes on the walls.
I think I mentioned it before. When I first played that game, I played the second one first. And when they got to the part when Land goes to Netopia, and I thought, at the time that
Dang
damn was a bad word. I was like, oh, Land swore. He said damn.
It is.
Oh my god.
I guess so. No.
I don't know. Damn's a pretty light word. It's used in the Bible a lot. Like,
Yeah.
it's contextual.
Yeah, bomb.
It's like
Yeah,
saying
people can say
ass.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though people probably rather just say butt than ass, but I should have put those 2 words together like
Yeah, but if you're talking about a donkey, like, you should say ass all day long.
yeah.
Okay,
Or people
game,
just say
that's a very uniquely
a-hole.
200cc fall off the map.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Off the map,
Like
Red.
people say the B word is not bad, or ass.
Yeah, burrow. Burrow is fine.
Burrito.
Burrow just means ass in Spanish.
Burrito.
I mean donkey, sorry.
Boruto.
Burrito does not mean burrito
Hey.
in Spanish.
Baruto means burrito in Japanese.
Really?
What's not Naruto's son?
That's what I was.
That's the joke.
Oh my gosh, make it.
You're all so squishes.
Yes.
Also squishes?
You're so squishes.
I'm in last place, is what I am. I can't race 200cc, and you know that.
You're trying to
So a
kaboom
rice
my
cracker
mind.
named his son
You can race
Burrito.
any CC.
You want to talk about swear words? I used to have a
Okay,
neighbor.
it's
who
not okay
would
for you to go around calling Asian people rice crackers. Okay, man?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, CTK.
It's levels to that. Whoa.
CTK, you said swear words? I thought you said
I think you're more of a weak then, but you know.
I was talking about like I had a neighbor who would reprimand kids for just saying "shut up."
Wow.
Good, nobody noticed that I said that.
So it's not damn, it's not hell, it's shut up.
That's like saying you reprimand me for when Rigby said on the Wrigley show, "Stop talking."
Stop
Hell has
whining.
never been a swear word to me. I got lapsed from our chaplain back in band because I said, "Yeah, that's hard as hell," and they're just like, "You swore. Go run laps." I'm like, "It's not a swear word."
DL or Alien Boy,
I'll show you a
you know what to do.
What? We're 69?
You're 68.
Oh, I thought it was 69.
You gotta come in last place.
One of
You
you.
love
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
If I come in last place, I come in last place, which is probably 80% likely. So we'll see what happens.
No, I'm in last place. You're fine.
So, you know,
So I'll
there's
just
a
say this
20%
one.
chance.
I'll just say this one thing before you finish your thought.
Say it.
Carlos thought that stupid was a swear, a bad
Really?
word. Well, he
When
thought
they
it was
were
a bad
little.
word when they were little.
You know,
It's
I
about
can see
stupid
there's a
you
lot
are.
of parents.
Yeah, I can
that
see
way.
that. There are certain words, and people would use the word triggering. So I would say that there are certain words to people that triggers a response in a way that you cannot understand nor fathom. So
Now that I think
Let's leave
about
it
it,
at that.
I don't blame them for thinking that stupid was a bad word, because there's actually a banned Caillou episode that uses the word stupid in it, and it got banned because of that.
That's stupid.
People hate Caillou for some reason.
Yeah, because Caillou's a little shit.
yeah, he is. He is. And I'm so sorry for
I
us
gotta cut
Canadians producing that for you guys. I'm so sorry.
Caillou's Canadian?
Yes, he's Canadian.
Yes.
Caillou is Canadian, but
Yeah.
no, Caillou is
Yeah.
like a terrible, terrible little monster of a child. All he does is throw fits, and his parents more or less like do whatever he wants. It is a horrible show for children.
Yeah.
Stupid is a stupid word.
Do not make your kids watch that. I would actually call you a bad parent. I'm sorry.
Don't make them read like the first few Caillou books either.
Oh my god.
There was Caillou. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Caillou is based off a book.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Let's just
The
wipe
reason
that
why
from-
that kid is bald is because he is so evil that his hair left him.
So okay, wait. How does that explain for Tommy Pickles though?
He's a baby.
Tommy has hair. Yeah, he's a baby. He gets hair.
So wait, Caillou isn't a baby because he's like a kindergartner.
rat. He's a
Caillou
baby
is
rat.
4.
Okay.
How old do
Caillou
you
is
think
4.
Caillou
He's
is?
4 times the age of Tommy.
I'm gonna say
Caillou's
Caillou's
4
forming
in the
full
show.
sentences.
And he's
Right.
3 in the
Tommy is 1 year old.
Caillou's
He's
out
like
here
3
eating
times.
Exactly.
stalked
I
the
said,
broccoli.
that's why I said 4 times. If he's 4 years old.
Yeah, that's how math works.
Okay, whatever.
Carlos
That's a lot
can't
of
believe he
years
brought
old.
that horrible kid into this. He said there's that book about a kid named David who's bald and doesn't listen either.
Oh, no, David.
Wait a minute. I'm bald.
Wait, that guy had like 12 books.
I have 12th place.
But then again, that's by
Coincidence?
choice.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, someone just fell
You're
off
not
the ice cream truck.
David.
No, we know who David is.
We know who Goliath
Yeah.
is.
David
He's
the
that kid
gnome.
who went streaking down his neighborhood
Hello.
in the book.
Ooh, star.
And I fall off.
Was that before or after you shot your episode of Dawson's Creek that you went streaking?
Whee.
What?
Everybody goes silent.
I know, like, we want
I
to hear
wasn't
the
paying
tea.
attention. I focusing on the race. It was just a silence for me.
I'm missing every item box after using my star.
So here's a question related to Degrassi, guys. Does
No.
anyone knows what was Drake's character's name on Degrassi
No.
and his last name?
No.
Oh my
Was
gosh,
it
you guys,
Was
you
it David
guys
Caillou?
suck. No.
We don't watch your Canadian shows.
Break his name.
I'll give you a hint. His first 3 letters of his name spells J-I-M.
Jimmy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket.
No, that's not his full name. There's other names for Jim. Come on, guys, think.
Jimothy?
Jimmy John's. Famously for sandwiches.
Jiminy.
Close enough. You got the Jimmy part right, but you never will guess the last name.
Uso?
Eat World.
No, it was Brooks.
Jimmy Brooks.
Garth Brooks?
Dang, I was off by Moose.
That's messed up.
What?
Whoever's
that was the last lap.
Whoever's in the past me in the Wiggler, it's like the Wiggler looked at me right as it passed me at the finish line. That was disrespectful.
Oh, so it did the Luigi death stare?
It literally did.
That was Danny.
Yeah, I was about to say that was either Carlos or Danny.
That was Danny. I just saw on Danny's stream.
I need to see that clip because I was like, that's just disrespectful. I was like, right? I was like, what?
Oh man, you're really bringing it back when Mario Kart 8 first came out, and like all the news were saying that
the Luigi death stare.
Yeah.
Death Stare is the best Mario Kart 8
Didn't
meme.
somebody find out?
Yeah, I have
one of
to
the
agree
Mario
that was the best
baseball
Mario Kart 8
games?
meme.
Yeah, someone found out in like one of the Mario baseball games that Luigi has like one of the lowest chemistries compared to just above some of the bad characters or evil characters. He's like the lowest of the or something.
Yeah, and then
His
Super
chemistry's
Mario.
not that high.
Yeah, and then the Super Mario Tennis game came out, and we all found out that Luigi was packing.
He may have heard about that too.
I mean, have you
Forgot
ever
that
seen
game had a
Surge?
story mode?
Hey, Surge is gone, Hyena. You should join back in.
It's the last. Well, depends how fast we finish this.
Yeah.
We'll get one more race.
It's 200
Yeah,
cc.
we'll get one more.
Oh gosh.
We'll get like
yeah.
3 races,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It'll just be 2.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Surge on a bike? He's bounced.
No, I never seen Surge on a bike. He's always in the.
Surge doesn't race bikes, yeah.
Yeah.
Surge is always in like the traditional cart.
Yeah.
The pipe
That's
frame.
Luigi. Luigi time. Yeah.
Whoa, that Grisha almost hit me. Where am I turning?
Turn
I need to pass everybody so I can throw all my red shells. at
Bananas.
flowers.
Butter is
Llama?
churning.
I'm stealing mushrooms, Mom.
Yas.
Jizz. Is it that?
I'm gonna get that. I'm going.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Item
My
box.
face itches. My face itches.
Your face is
Chippy
just LOL.
scratch.
No. Chippy, you slash.
Oh no! I want
Whoa.
my face.
Oh, that's
Who's
the.
Crush
That
Claw?
was, Chippy's not a. Oh,
Ah,
God.
dang it, I fell off.
Oh gosh! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Chippy's
Whoa!
not a Pokemon.
Now you're all blind.
What the heck hit me and Chippy?
Well,
He's one of those pals.
Yes,
Which
pals.
one, though?
What's up?
Bed pals.
What?
I'm
One
very
pals.
confused. What's going on?
I'm not entirely sure.
You know
I don't
that.
know how.
Zeus!
You know that new
I
early
think
access
Zeus
game
those
that
green
sold like
shells
70
into the-
billion copies within 3 days?
I don't
It's
know how
probably up
old
to
it is.
10 million
I
now.
lost
And
track
there was
of the
no
conversation.
investigating.
Something about Chippy being a
Howling
pal.
around.
Chippy's a pal. He's not a Pokemon. There's a difference.
I couldn't even finish.
Ah,
Chippy, you're an off-brand?
The Walmart brand.
I mean,
what?
just because you,
It's more
you
Sam's
know,
Club, be honest.
don't have any other
Have
options.
enough time.
those places still exist?
Not even
Sam's
Sam's
Club?
choice, it's Sam's other choice.
Madrid.
Sam's
No, you know
alternative.
what doesn't exist anymore is Kmart.
Madrid or Wild Woods?
Well, I
about-
think there's like 1 or 2 Kmarts still, but Circuit City is gone.
You know what doesn't
So,
exist?
I think
You know what
Fry's
doesn't
Electronics
exist?
is too.
No, Fry's
Was it
Electronics is still
Oh,
around.
they are.
You know what
Yeah, they're
doesn't
just
exist
few and
though?
far between.
You know what doesn't
What
exist?
doesn't
though?
exist?
Albertsons.
Yeah.
What about Radio
Well, I've
Shack?
never heard of it,
What about
though.
Radio Shack?
I
Of course
would
Radio
agree.
Shack doesn't
Oh, that's
exist.
what I was thinking.
Albertsons, it's your
When
store.
someone said Radio
Oh,
Circuit
it's
City, I was thinking
not
of Radio
Canada.
Shack.
Yeah,
Toys R
there's a
Us still
giant
exist.
Fry's down in Atlanta, and I used to go there all the time up until a couple people were real jerks, and then I stopped going there.
Carlos
Micro
says
Center is also
Blockbuster.
down there, but Micro Center there's less of now.
Blockbuster.
Oh no!
There is like one Blockbuster in Pennsylvania or somewhere like
I thought it was like
that.
Oregon.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah,
was
I'm surprised. There's a lot of
And it-
lastings in Pennsylvania.
I don't think it even sells like Blockbuster stuff. It just sells merchandise for being the last Blockbuster.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
they-
But that's all it
Right.
means that
Yeah, I
it
have no-
closed.
Yeah, it's like GameStop. It's gonna turn into that soon.
Oh,
Okay.
GameStop's already like talked about just making itself like it sells Pokemon and video game paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
look at
it's
what-
already kind of like that, but then that's all that place is gonna be.
I mean, look at what
You know,
Best Buy's doing
I-
with physical copies of stuff.
Yep, and that's soon gonna happen.
Physical
in the
media.
game.
I should be saying.
Gonna happen the game
Great show.
soon, and then the next. gen
Yeah, I don't
console.
like the idea of not being able to get physical media.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it can't be helped because we are
wow.
the ages that we are and old. And stuff.
Yeah, but there's also places like Ubisoft's president was sitting here, just like we gotta get people
Yeah.
comfortable with the idea of not owning their game.
Yeah,
like,
that
Yeah,
turns off
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
like, I
want to
read
ignore
some-
that, like I did
Quiet
here,
part
but
out loud level.
Well, the thing is, I read the actual quote, and like people didn't
Or
read
taking
the
it out of
actual
context?
quote. Yeah, they were taking it out of
Mm.
context because they didn't read the actual quote.
I figured
And
that.
it said like they're saying like in order for like people to get on the bandwagon of like people not owning their games or something, it's like they have to accept the idea.
yeah, I'm not.
It's,
Alright,
it's like they're not. It's like they're not
Nope.
saying that they're like for it or whatever in that sense, but like, it's
They're
like
not
this-
saying
In
they're
what
against
case would they
it.
not be? Why would they not be?
It's Ubisoft. We all know they're evil.
But I'm not saying that I'm one way or the other. Like we were talking about dub and sub anime that I'll do either. I'm not like that with digital and owning physical games. But for sure, PlayStation and Xbox, seeing that they split their consoles just gen between digital and having a disc drive, next gen for them, they're not gonna have any disc drives. Nintendo probably will go for 2 more generations before they go all digital.
GG. Let's see. People. Oh, who left?
Yeah, GG, Carlos.
It's gonna be in those businesses
Congrats on the win.
interests that you don't do physical because you don't have to pay out money to retailers and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite appealing. And at
you
the end
also
of the
don't
day, as
have
much as
to-
they make money off of us, they're not thinking of us when they say, "Oh, we have to pay retailers to put physical games." It's like, well, if you can just do it by just putting it on our digital fronts,
Who
who
left?
cares?
I don't know who left.
Who
I
just
said I
left?
think it's PB.
Oh,
He left a while ago. I don't know who just left a while ago. Wait.
I gotta pop out of here myself.
PB and Alien Boy.
Hmm.
I did not sleep well last night, and I gotta work tomorrow. So
You guys still
Okay,
up for
good
anything tomorrow?
night, Rio.
yeah, I'm up for whatever. Just let me know, cause I am going out to play Magic at the local store that evening.
Mhm.
So I just want to make sure that I'm home in time to actually come and play with you guys if I'm part of the crew, or if we're doing multiple crews, I might stay out. Who knows?
Okay.
Well, like I said, it's dependent on the people who
Uh.
come in the games, and it's gonna be at 10 p.m. Eastern, just like
Right.
right now. So it's 24
Yeah. So it's
hours
9
from now,
o'clock.
roughly.
So I have plenty of time.
We
Anyhow.
are. We are. Carlos. We are.
Right.
He said, "We're the type of group that still watch cartoons as adults."
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was normal.
I don't think that's an insult.
No, that's not an insult at all. Like, it's not an insult if someone told me that I'm a man child, but yeah, sure, we can go with that.
All right.
Danny, if Danny, it timed you out for 30 seconds. Could you put
Why
it in the? I don't know what he put.
He said, I'll do it.
Huh?
It timed him out on my Twitch chat.
He said this. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh. Why did it time him out?
I don't know. Maybe because there
Oh
were too many
man,
O's.
they want me to cross the. Oh wait, I can cross
That's
the
weird.
finishing line in episode. I get 100 coins. What does that do? I can't see. Let me see.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I have
think
exactly a month from now. Okay. Yeah.
I think for the most part, I think the most I'd probably do tomorrow night is like not stream, but like record whatever we play. Because
So on
we
the. Oh, go ahead.
because we don't know what we're going to play, so I can't really like plan around it.
Okay, that makes sense. Not to say I didn't see where you were going with that, but yeah, I see.
Because I know it's not going to be Mario Party. Because like we can save
Well,
that
not to say
like
that.
it's like we can save that for like down the road. It's like we don't have to play it all the time. It's like every once in a while.
Yeah. Because depending again, because whoever does show up, we can make an account. We will count the heads of how many people have NSO, and then from there we can determine, say, okay, we're not going to play any NSOs, and then from there we can go from any other games that people do own and just go from there. So yeah, that makes sense not to stream, but record.
Yeah, since PB left, it's like I posted in the topic, but I just put them on the Google Doc anyway.
Yeah, no, wait, sorry. I'm mixing up the Smash Saturday thread. He said that he would update if he was going to be coming to that, but I guess he said what he said already for tomorrow night, so that's a whole nother thing.
Because like I've read his post, and I think there are like a couple of misspellings there, because I had no idea what he was trying to say. But I think I pretty much got the gist of it, like with the rest of what he said. It's just there for like people to reference who has whatever game, rather than like actually going to the topic and seeing like the list that was initially there.
True.
It's like
because he keeps going on. He keeps going on with the fact, and I get, because he said this before, and he mentioned this before, and I also commented on it before, because things get repeated regardless if we remember if that person said it. But was claimed to say I have a good memory. That he doesn't know if he's gonna make a commitment to any of the games that are on the list. So for him to do anything and report, he doesn't say it's pointless, but the way he says it sounds like it is pointless to him. So it's like he's just gonna do a sit and wait and see who has that, and if people are gonna be playing a certain game, he will participate in if he can, because that's what it sounds like to me. But take it any way you want. But
good games, Danny and Carlos. Sorry. But yeah, I think he did say that before.
Yeah, he mentioned that before.
Yeah, because
I definitely get what he means when he says that, but at the end of the day, I said to him, and his response to that is that most multiplayer games have a single player aspect, and you buy games because you want to play it. You shouldn't want to buy games because of you're solely who you're gonna play it with, because that's what its primary focus. Not to say that like there's games that focus on one end or the end, focus on one thing or focus on both of those aspects, single or player. That's the way I look at it. But he looks at it another way. I'm just trying to make him see that there's another way you can look at it, and that's all I'm saying. Look at this. Tears of the Kingdom icons are all Koroks and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Danny.
Good night, Al. Wait, no, that's how you say hello to someone. Good day, mate.
Yeah, because I do remember PB saying that it's like he won't buy games if like it's like I get it.
Yeah, I get it, but you're kind of halting if you do have the games. I appreciate that he listed the games he has, and then from there we just fill in the gaps.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I still don't know if he got Uno. Because it's.
I swear I thought I saw Uno on there, but it's a 3-letter word. It's pretty easy to spot in a list.
And did you get Uno?
No,
what?
I
What's
remember saying that I was gonna get Uno. Did you say that those games that were on sale are on sale again now?
Yeah,
Or certain other games?
well, certain games on the list are on sale again.
Okay, does
So,
that include Uno
yeah,
or no?
it does include Uno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I
I
can do
updated the
that.
entire dock with like all the games that are currently on sale.
Okay, I can get that now. Back then, even though it was on sale, it wasn't. When I say a priority, it's not to say that when I said I wanted it, it wasn't a priority to like get randomly. Because not to say that when you get anything on sale, there shouldn't be any reason, but there was a good reason why I couldn't get it on sale then. But now, not a problem. Okay, let's go to the eShop, everybody. If I remember my password, because I seem to be forgetting my passwords for a lot of things.
Don't say it, I'm still streaming.
Don't say what the password is.
Yeah, I'll be right
Password is
back.
password. Well, maybe back in 2005, my password was password for
My
something.
brother's still here. You guys want to talk to him?
Yo, Kizay.
let's talk Xenoblade.
Yeah, take over the Crazy Cast. It's now the Kizay Cast. Go.
It's speaking of, who got the
Hopefully,
amiibo?
nice. I got it last week. Well, when we were talking last week, I didn't get it yet, but because they came out last week Friday. But yeah,
Technically,
hopefully,
hello.
let's see. Yeah.
Oh no, I was like, technically, I could get it. It just happens to be at a GameStop that's like 30 miles away, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's not worth it.
ah.
And by the time you get there, what happens if it's not there? That even makes it worse. Unless you can sweet talk the other person over the phone. I was like, I'll be your loyal friend if you can hold it. I tried it once, and it didn't work.
Oh really?
Give
I've had
me a
I've had people like
moment.
GameStop hold stuff. It depends though. Like
Yeah.
if it's like a limited edition item and it hasn't been a few weeks or a little bit, then they probably won't. But if it's been sitting there for a bit,
yeah. Because I get that they can't hold something that's popular, but if it's something that's been there for a while, like sure, there's no. I don't even have to do anything. You can come down here and it'll still be here, but for the sake of this conversation, I will hold it for you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you would think people would hold more stuff for pre-orders in Canada, but no, we're just like everywhere else. Yep. Who just left the Rone?
Yeah.
No, seriously,
who
I'm
dares?
forgetting my password again.
Why are you forgetting your password?
Okay.
Okay. Are you okay?
That's no good.
Yeah, I know it's no good.
I think there's something wrong with my Joy-Con.
Yes, I think you mentioned that before, that it drift the way that you didn't want to drift.
No, like it didn't drift, period.
Oh wait, that's well.
I don't know for sure something's wrong. I play Smash.
Fine, I'll try this password. It's not like you get penalized for putting in your password wrong multiple times on the Switch. Elsewhere, sure.
Elsewhere? That's an Elder Scroll. Think.
That's the first thing that popped into my head. Pretty sure it's Elder Scrolls. I feel like, because I haven't played Final Fantasy 14, but I've read a lot about it, and sometimes I get like some of the locations mixed up. Like I keep thinking of like, there's like a place called Charlian, and sometimes I have to remind myself that is not an Elder Scrolls location.
Yeah, that's not it. I should have read down these passwords somewhere then.
One password one.
Like, I'm not at the point where I'm racking my brain. I usually rack my brain when I'm trying to think of a password. Well, a difficult one. Like, who purposely thinks of a difficult password?
I mean, you want to protect your assets.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Unless you write
Yeah.
password 26 times, that would be the world's longest password. It's still pretty easy, but they have to guess how many times did he write down password. How do you know that password is the password, but you have to write it certain times? You don't know that.
The password is password, but the S's are the number 5 instead.
Or just pass the password. Yeah, I don't think what I said made any sense, as usual.
Puff puff password.
Puff the
Okay,
dragon.
I'm almost getting close to
Puff the
racking my
magic
brain,
password.
figuring out the password. Come on.
If you're the only one that uses your Switch, just make the password password. Or just make it to where you don't need to use your password.
True.
I just open
But
my
I'm that
can of
type of
Diet
person, not
Dr.
because everything that I use has a password, and even though I'm the only one. Well, a few years ago, I did put a child lock on my Switch, but I took it off. But
You don't have childs.
I had children that would visit the house frequently, and they live farther now. So because they live farther, they don't frequent the house.
Okay, good. I mean,
But
depends on you if it's good or not.
but I say that, and I spoke with my sister, and my nephews are going to be staying over my house for a while, so maybe something should change.
You have to remember your password first.
Yeah, one of those nephews is going to be turning 9 on Saturday.
9.
9.
Brooklyn 9.
Never watched that show.
And his birthday
Still good.
is brought to you by me drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. Sponsor me, please.
Oh, you didn't do that all during the stream, did you?
I completely forgot.
That's why they don't sponsor you. Lack of consistency. Just kidding.
I don't even know.
This
if he
could have
likes
been the
Dr.
stream to
Pepper.
do it. You're like, oh man, we
Because
kept
I
hearing
know up to when he was 3 years old, he kept saying that any kind of pop he drank was spicy to him. So yeah.
spicy water.
But like,
All right,
what 3-year-old or younger than, not to say that anyone younger than 3 shouldn't be drinking pop in the first place, but to each their own. I'm not going to say what their parents do, unless that's my sisters. I was like, okay, your children drinks pop. I give them pop. Outside of, it gives them a lot of energy, but her children already has a lot of energy. So to me, it makes no difference if they drink any more pop. But yeah, that one turning 9 didn't like pop till after they were 3, saying spicy.
I'm gonna say this now. I guess if you haven't, give Dry Oasis a visit. He only needs 12 more followers to reach affiliate.
It's 11 now.
Okay.
So give him
I've been
support.
meaning to make the rounds because I watched a few of his videos when he started to post them for YouTube, and I said that subscribe there, so I'll do that. I'm just gonna reset my passive like for the 3rd time this week. Jesus Christ!
You got to remember your password. I had to remember. Well, I had to reset 2 of my passwords this morning.
Wait a minute. Did I get an email?
Did you get an email?
I don't know.
Do you remember your email password?
No, I don't remember my email password because I'm always logged into my email. Who that?
There we go. He's Alien Boy.
Yeah, that's what seems like it be.
Alien Boy.
Why did I get another email?
Alright, my Joy-Con's working again.
Hey.
What did you do to fix them? Wait, I was gonna say the year I was born is 2024. Wow, I'm not even a year old.
I don't know, I just started playing Smash until it felt right.
That will do it.
Yay!
Wait, why was I trying to get my password to go into eShop again? Does anyone remember?
You're going to
Uno.
check. Yeah, Uno.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres.
That was a trick question. I already knew. I just wanted to have you guys just say what I.
I mean, you have the memory of a
elephant.
Taco.
Taco.
Is it a dessert taco?
Dessert taco. I'll eat that.
All tacos.
What's the version of Uno that has a draw 10 or like the wild draw 10? Is it Uno No Mercy or something like that?
Is it? Or is it like I don't think it's Uno Dare. Or like Uno
It's been
Flip.
4 years. So since the pandemic. Oh my gosh! I thought it was like 2.
It was in 2020.
Yep. 2020.
Yeah, crazy. We've known each other 10 years. You're a baby in our eyes.
Wait, what?
Baby. The babies.
Just
babies. I mean, like knowing each other for 10 years.
Is that true?
I feel like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been longer.
I reset it to something I can possibly not forget.
I mean, for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, from the Wii, the Mario Kart.
Yeah, I've known.
Well, I mean, even since like Insider, like.
Well, yeah, Insider, yeah, even longer than that. But when you really look at it that way, I would say most of us, yeah, we were on the forums. I would say that we started to coalesce pretty much when Brawl came in, which is the same year when Mario Kart Wii came in. So, yeah.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, because I've known like some people for so long.
You've known me for 1 hour.
And in that 1 hour, you can know so much about someone, and also nothing at all.
This is like mainly people from like back in the Wii clan days.
Yeah.
Like even before
that would be the if you're talking Wii clans, talking about the Brawl clans, yeah, 2008 or so.
Like 2007. I say 2007, 2008.
Yeah, I guess clans, which I don't know how clans would have. Well, clans still would exist for other games, but I don't know how do you make a clan for a game that wasn't even out yet, even though we were excited about it. But yeah, I think I made a pass where I can possibly not forget. Forget 2 hours from now.
Oh, Danny's been there since Insider.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, okay.
2006,
He just went by different names.
Oh, since like 2000. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, because I believe he went by a name, a character from the Ace Attorney games. I think it was Edgeworth or something in there somewhere. He went by that.
Let's see if he remembers.
Have a good memory. You guys are making me mess up the password I just created. Come on, silence.
What did they do?
He went under a lot of aliases.
I had very few.
The man of 1,000 names.
Now there's like variations of crazy.
But then again, in my 2010s, I wouldn't say I went through a lot of names, but a lot of names with the DL moniker, but just in different ways. Like in the 2010s and 2011, I called myself in certain, when I say certain circles, I mean like character player names or just place I made an account and I can't remember what it was or the password. Who that? AB again? Oh.
No.
Oh, it's Carlos.
Yeah, it's Carlos. I'm gonna be here in mute.
What was I gonna say again? Yes, the name I went under the DL moniker. I called myself Dr. Iles.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I integrated the letters between lore and for case between DRILAS. Like they're all like up and down. And I obviously had the little, dot between the doctor, so Dr. Iles, DL. Yeah, I was creative with my name, even though my first name going on Insider was Dark Link 2111. then went to Deluxe. Pretty much with all the Brawl clans and stuff, circa 2007, 2008. Stuck since. Multi-purpose. With
Danny said I've been banned once on Insider. Don't remember what for. He was right Edgeworth, he thinks.
Okay.
There we go. See, I know he was Edgeworth. I knew that.
He can't wait to play the trilogy.
Woo. He wouldn't have named that if he wasn't a fan.
I'm currently playing through like another visual novel type game.
I'm trying to think how we even got into Ace Attorney. Like way back then. Like what spurred us to get the game?
Yelling objection into the mic.
Or because it was a visual novel. Wait, I think I'm gonna make it in. I'm signed in.
Well, I never really played. I never really played visual novel style games until that. Like, I think that game is what kind of like really opened me up to.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But I'll just type in Uno. It takes too long to go to great deals and find the thing.
Yeah, I think I was in college when that game came on the DS, and we thought, you play as a lawyer? That is incredibly new and novel. Let's try this.
Yeah, Danny recently beat Metroid Prime Remastered.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so question. Should I just get the base game or get the Ultimate Edition? What comes with the Ultimate Edition?
You can check what it comes with.
Okay, fine.
Ultimate Edition for what?
Don't tell me what it is and have me do all the work.
Gotcha.
It comes with different themes that come with different cards that change the way you play the game.
Okay,
I think it's like Uno Flip, and I think Ultimate's part of it. If it's not,
do I want anything with Phoenix Quest in there? Ooh, Just Dance themes, winter themes. That's pretty... Okay, fine. I might as well just get the Ultimate Edition. I think how many themes are in this? There's 1, 2, 3.
I think I got the Ultimate Edition.
I got 4 out of. I like 4 out of 5, so that's a thumbs up for me.
I think there's one.
Off.
I think one thing doesn't come with it.
And
like that's sold separately.
Yeah.
Talk about Uno.
Up here in Canada, if it was a 60% off, it would be $26.99, but 60% off brings it $10.79.
I don't think Uno is supposed to come with batteries.
Well, it depends.
If it's in one of those plastic like toys, why would it not be have some sort of batteries to operate it?
Well, I was gonna say, isn't there a Uno game where it like there's like a little thing that comes with it, and then like it'll like randomly like spit Uno cards out at you or something?
We have that.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember the name of it though.
I don't remember the
Uno Attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not playing a game where it's called Uno Attack and the cards spit cards. I mean, and the game spits cards that you know.
What's that like?
If I wanted to do that, if I wanted that, I would have just played the poker or solitaire or blackjack, whatever cards that have you shuffle, and then may spit cards at you.
It's not like Gambit's throwing the cards at you. That'll be really bad.
Yeah, I wonder if that would. Nah, that's too easy. If
it was,
people would stop.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Carlos.
Oh, is that Uno Attack?
No, he's talking about like the Uno video games.
The Ubisoft version.
Are you kidding me? When you have a password up, you have to put that password again to purchase stuff. I'm putting in the same password I just put in 5 minutes ago that says it's incorrect. Come on, DL.
You should have written down your password in pencil. So when you're done with it, you don't own a pencil?
No, I don't own a pencil.
You need a
I can admit that.
I've got plenty. You want one?
You need a
pencil. Pass it through.
All right.
How
do I pass it without stabbing people?
Okay, it went through. I think I just forgot to use a certain character thingy.
Splatoon is on
it's such
sale.
Easy. Why is Splatoon on sale? Is it because of that stupid DLC? Well, the first part, but not the second one that's coming out.
Splatoon 3 is 30% off. It's $41.99 US.
Yeah, it's always gonna be 40. Those games can never be lower than 40.
So what you're saying is it's my chance to get it.
Oh, yeah, if you want it. Why does this Uno game look like it's gonna take forever? Whoa. Keep going down. 29 minutes. Keep going down. 25.
Oh, okay.
24. 20 minutes. How big is this game? Didn't I not see the size and paid attention? No, I clearly did not.
It'll download. You just
Okay.
have to shut off your Switch and then turn it back on, and then the time will go down.
Oh, I hate coming here because now I get to see all the games that I want on sale, and I have money to buy them all, but I have no time to play them.
That's called a backlog problem, or part of a backlog problem.
That's called pretending to be crazy.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but that really is funny though.
I knew someone. Well, I know someone that got the first Splatoon and never played it.
Yeah. That sounds like that could have happened to PB, but he doesn't like or what the gameplay of Splatoon is. Yeah.
He mainly bought it to support the game.
That's I guess funny, but that's the funny thing about it. How do you support something even though they have your money? Not to say that they can care less or know if you played it, but when I look at support, I say that like you continually get those games and play them. That's like getting a bunch of game series and never playing them. That's still supporting it, but that's just like a weird way. It's like, okay, do what you want with your money, I suppose.
And that man's name, Steve Jobs.
That's not where I thought this was going.
Nah, but it was Max.
What?
Max.
No.
Someone I've known for a while.
Someone I've known for a little bit.
Steve!
Give me that winter outfit, Tom Nook. Thank you.
There's like a few games that were... Animal Crossing is on sale.
For Nintendo.
See, I could get that, but I'm not into Animal Crossing.
For Nintendo GameCube?
But wait, why would that game be on sale? And if it was, why isn't the world ending? Because people are gonna buy that game because there's no GameCube games ever available anywhere.
We still own
That's
that
like trying to buy a Game Boy Advance game. I'm pretty sure Game Boy Advance games, if one could find one, are more expensive than GameCube games, even though they came out in the same era. Even though Game Boy Advance games are
secondhand
cheaper
stores.
From
It's
the
probably
GameCube.
that's probably like the cheapest place you'll find them.
Plus, I don't have anything I can play a Game Boy Advance. I have my DS Lite, but the hinge of how you flip it broke and the battery died in it. And you can't... Well, I could probably buy the battery if I look online, but other than that, I do have a way to play Game Boy Advance games, which I still own some, and they're just sitting there kind of collecting dust, but yeah, I have no way to play. It's just inoperable.
The 1,000-Year Door would beg to differ.
Like, I have other later, obviously, DSs. Like, I have the XL one or the DSi. Wait, when they made a DS was that the XL version, or they made an XL version of the DSi?
They did make an XL version of it.
Okay, so I have both. I have the DSi and the DSi XL. So that's the only DS to the lineage that doesn't have Game Boy Advance backwards compatibility, but I have the DS Lite, but that doesn't work.
I can't use my DSi anymore because the battery kind of bloated.
Oh.
Yeah. What was I gonna say again? Yeah, because I own as much 3DSs as I do DSs. I have the new 3DS and the 2DS XL, which you guys know what happened to my Majora's Mask one.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. And then as I just said, I have the DSi and the DSi XL.
R.I.P. Tom.
Man, but I honestly, I think, not even just think, I went through a lot of DSs. I had the original brick-looking one, and then there was the DSi Lite. Then I think I bought another brick one. Then I bought another DSi Lite, which I don't know where that one is.
You mean a DS Lite or a DSi?
That one. No, the DS Lite, because the other DS Lite that I have that I said doesn't work, and the other DSi Lite that I don't know where it is, I think I gave it to someone, just like I gave someone my Mario Kart Wii, and I haven't got it back from that person.
DSi or DS Lite?
DS Lite.
You keep saying DSi Lite.
Oh, DS Lite. There's no such thing as a DSi Lite, so I'm sorry if I said that, or if it sounded like I said that. I had two. I have one that doesn't work, and another I think I gave to someone similar to a Mario Kart.
We have it on 2 streams.
No, he only has it on 1.
Has what on 1 now?
What do you mean 1?
Let's see.
Skyrim Ultimate Edition is $35.
See, I'm not going to be one of those people that keeps buying the game over and over again because I never bought it the first time. So yeah,
I'd buy it if I'm gonna actually play it.
that's like saying, well, you don't hear people saying that, like, Minecraft is the most sold game ever, and then behind that is Grand Theft Auto, and then the other games just kind of fall behind it and stuff like that. It's not even that I will buy Grand Theft Auto 5 over and over again. I only bought that game twice, so it's not like as bad as other people with other games where they keep buying it over and over.
I only bought it once with somebody else's money. I mean, like a gift card. PlayStation.
The only game that I know that I bought 3 times is Hyrule Warriors, because it released technically 3 times.
It did.
Yeah, I own all 3. Triple dip. It was like, it's common and easy, regardless. Not to say if you like the series, because you wouldn't want to buy it the second time, regardless of how anyone feels and how people feel. Oh, that game was not released all that long ago, and they're re-releasing it again, or as a remaster or a remake. Was that necessary? Because now we're in that camp, instead of just saying, I want to buy the game because I want to buy the game. And also, it doesn't come with not so bad features that seem worth it on top of the purchase I was going to make anyways.
It's DS stuff.
With me.
Go ahead. What if Persona games are on sale? Cool. I already beat Persona 5 Royal. I don't need like
again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can't ask him to do that again.
Do it again.
Like as much as people love that game, that's a game you don't want to play for another 2 years. Like, you'll go back into it for other things if you didn't like 100% it, but yeah.
Like
I can almost say the same thing with like Dragon Quest 11. That game felt like it should have ended 3 games in a game ago. Like, it keeps going on, but I can almost tolerate to play that over again than playing Persona 5 again. Oh my gosh. Atlas, when they make their games, it's not that it feels like it's artificial or it's just padding. It just feels like the way that they structure to go from one point A to point B seems like it's the same thing you're doing over and over again, but there's something that gets you into the loop. It's kind of like what people describe. Why did people like Pokemon Arceus Legends? Because there's a gameplay loop that's addictive. There's something addictive about Persona, even though there's certain things in the game later on that seems samey, and it's just long in the tooth from A to B. But yeah.
And then the people who made Pokemon Legends Arceus made Palworld.
Is that a fact? Because I'm looking at Palworld and it does look like it was influenced. Is that true?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
The developer is. Yeah, let's just say that. Oh, what was it? So something about like creating original games is hard, so they just kind of like took a bunch of different games, try to bash them together.
Yeah, and I don't blame that because like.
Yeah, but in the end, Palworld is more of a survival arc kind of game.
Yeah,
so
survival arc with Minecraft elements and stuff like that. Because I can't get into Minecraft. Actually, I'm more likely to probably get into Minecraft than I am Animal Crossing, which I know those two games have nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying where I stand more likely in the unlikely camp of those two games. So I can't say that if I would have in the Power World, but it does look interesting, and it looks like something from Legend Arceus to me. But
It's like the main. Excuse me. It's like the thing. It's like the thing that kind of gets me with like the whole like Pal World Pokemon thingy or whatever is that people. It's like the people defending Pal World. It's like they're saying that it's nothing like Pokemon. It's more like Ark survival, whatever that game is. It's more like that game. But then at the same time, they're the same people that are saying that it's like Pokemon needs competition. This will kick Game Freak in the rear for them to like try new things and like fix Pokemon or whatever. And it's like, how would this be fixing Pokemon if they're not the same type of game?
True.
Yeah.
And these are one of those things where people kind of like say that like both things can be true, but in this aspect, if you think really hard, no. If you're not thinking really hard, then in your head it's gonna be true.
That's like the thing is, it's like I haven't really seen a lot of Pal World. It's like I was watching it. It's like it looked a little interesting, but it was basically gassy Mexican going into a new server, so he pretty much had to start over, and it's like I was just pretty much like skipping around when I was watching it. I saw an interesting clip of it before I started watching like his. It's like honestly, it's like the clip. It's like basically getting to where the clip was, where it's like fighting like a bunch of the pals and like humans or whatever, and like they like burned down the guy's base or whatever. I guess it takes a while to get to that point.
Yes,
so it's like
I heard that. Yeah, it takes. I think I heard it takes at least 5 hours.
It's like just kind of like trying to like watch through is. It's like the only thing that kept me going was gassy.
But you know, I get where they're coming from. That like, it's easier to mix and mash certain genres that are already existent and make it your own instead of just saying that, oh, this is our take on it, take it or leave it. Because game development is getting harder and more expensive. So if there's a way that you can finesse it in a way where people say in lawyer talk, if you have to squint to see that something is the same or different, Pal World is actually passing the squint test where it's hard and it's kind of to refute to say that, is this something that already exists and should people be complaining, or the people who think they're copying should do something about it? But honestly, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything that Nintendo and Pokemon can do. The only, because like I watched a few videos and research is that the only way that Pokemon can get involved is that if they're actually using the name Pokemon and any Pokemon names that they have trademarked, they can do something. They can't do anything just because they have gameplay elements or certain designs that may look like Pokemon that may be designed by AI or anything like that. They can't do anything with that. Because if that was the case, Digimon would have been in trouble a long time ago. Not to say Digimon doesn't look anything like Pokemon, but still.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, no,
It's like
Nintendo is look into it though. Yeah.
Yeah, they can try.
Is it Nintendo or Pokemon Company?
It's either one, but it's just that they're just looking into it. So who knows what would happen? Like if they find out, it looks like this model is based on this Pokemon model and stuff like that. Like they'll lend it more credibility and stuff. But it's gonna be one of those things. I'm just gonna say, just wait and see. what happens.
Yeah,
Because like
that's
yeah, the
all they can
main
do. And there's, oh, go ahead, crazy.
it's like the main thing was like when Pal World was revealed,
Hmm.
Pokemon with guns. It's like that was it's like that was what it was dubbed.
Tagline.
It, not a tagline. It's like that's what just people dubbed it.
But
And then
true,
it's
it
like they
wasn't a
didn't really.
tagline. Yeah.
It's like they didn't really change much from that aspect. It's like the pals still looked the same as they did in like the reveal trailer and whatnot. But then there are more that like looked so similar to other Pokemon.
Yeah, because if that was the case, Nintendo would have done something back then and not take a guess that this game would explode. Because I don't think the people who made this game, I think they're called Pocket Pair, knew that this game would explode. Like they knew it, they had something. It's just like with anyone when they put something out there. When you create something, it's out there and you have to accept the results that come in, good or bad. Just like when you hear 20 years from now, 20 years ago, about actors in a TV show, and they can look fondly back on it and say, "Did you know that this show would explode?" No one knows these things. Like they can, yeah, you can take a guess and say that this may or may not happen. Maybe they had some idea and they said that this looked like it's going to be a good thing, but to explode like this, I don't think either one on either side of the developers of this game or who people are thinking that Pokemon should do something about. Everyone has a right to look into it, but to say that that right means that they will find something, I don't know. That depends on what I just said. That what Pokemon can look at if they're using the name Pokemon and any names that are trademarked. Because there's over 1,030 Pokemon. They only have like 50 or so Pokemon that are trademarked, and most of those are between Gen 1, some through Gen 4. Like I watch a whole video where a guy researched what names are trademarked between the gens and stuff like that. So unless they do something like that, they can't do anything unless they just dig hard, and they can dig, but will they find something? I don't know. I'm not defending one way or the other, and I pretty much said where I stand, how I feel about the game, but yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I don't think they'll find anything, but at the same time, I don't really think it'll matter because it really depends on what the company the company that made the game, what they end up doing with it. Because it's like at this point, this is their most successful game, but it's like it's an early access. All their other games are in early access and have been early access for years. So it's like they're more than likely are going to just support Pal World and just say screw everything else. Either that or they might go back to like that craft. I don't know what the name of the game is. It's like the one that they ended up putting like moblin looking monsters in it. Basically like the Breath of the Wild ripoff game or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, because it's fascinating to see how long this will last. Like anything, whether it's through the internet or not, things go through phases where it's not in the people's eye, regardless of its origins, video games or not. Video games will obviously lean into technology and the internet and all that kind of stuff. So fascinating to see all of this. I can't say to anyone who is not in video games and finding about, oh, there's some Pokemon ripoff and stuff like that. It's just fascinating to see. But good luck to them. Good luck to both the developers who made this game and also Pokemon Company thinking that they'll find something. But not trying to choose sides. I'm just looking at the facts of the matter. That Nintendo always wants to try to see if they can do things in the court of law. And they're welcome to, but in this, they know where things are defined, and they'll see what they find that there's probably not much there. Well, I'm gonna head out, guys, and my Uno actually finished downloading, so I guess I'm all set if whatever we decide to play tomorrow. So until then, guys, good night and good races.
Good races.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good
Later.
night.
Yeah!